Changes School of Divinity, in partnership with Doxadeo, is one of a kind. Jan, tell us a bit more.
Thanks, Izette. Our School of Divinity is actually quite unique in the sense that we've broken away from the traditional emphasis of purely academic, or that is theological training, for our preparation for those who want to go into full-time ministry. Instead, we have defined 5 strategic outcomes which enable our students to be fully prepared for the full spectrum and scope of ministry. This includes academic, theological qualification, practical development from day one, mentoring and discipleship, mandate impartation, and leadership development.
What's the program format?
Well, the program exists in 2 different formats. We have our full-time and our part-time programs. Our full-time guys usually finish within 4 years, with the first year being a character and potential development course with Metamorpho, and then the last 3 years being the last part of your studies. Our part-times can actually finish in 3 years or extend it to even up to 6 years, depending on the circumstance and the time and finances available. Both our full-time and part-time programs also focus on 4 different majors. The first major being campus ministry. This is where the student is exposed to the broader context of church ministry in its fullest spectrum. We then move on to children's ministry. Children's ministry focuses on pre-primary and primary school learners, and obviously then on the youth development in that specific age category. We then move on to teenage ministry, high school learners, and then creative ministry. Creative ministry focuses on raising up worship leaders who also understand the contexts of the arts as well as creative communication.
Jan, tell us a bit more about the program content you mentioned earlier.
Well, Izette, obviously we at CCI value academic or theological training. Hence, we have partnered with the South African Theological Seminary, or SATS. SATS's BTH, or Bachelor's in Theology degree, is internationally accredited, and they are cutting edge in terms of e-learning and online learning platforms. Within the City Changes Ministry Program, or our CCMP, the mandate impartation, which we also like to refer to as worldview shaping, occurs. This is where people are exposed to the mandate of city transformation and how I go about in my normal daily living to transform our city. Within the context of the CCMP, leadership development is also brought in on various topics of discussion pertaining to leadership. The CCMP is also open not just to School of Divinity learners, but also to the general public, our partners, whomever is attending our churches. The thing about city transformation is that it's such a wide scope that we have to specialize in certain areas while still maintaining a proper holistic training. This leads us then to what happens on campus or church level. This is where practical training, mentorship and discipleship, and engaging the practicalities of ministry are conducted.
Thank you, Jan. For more information, please visit our website on www.cci.ac.za or contact the office at info@cci.ac.za.